This is Ryerson Stadium in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Weather could be a factor. For more on that, we go to Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Purdue's offense will have the ball first. And now there's Jarrett Gibson. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot right away. Snatches it on the run. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. The Boilermakers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Running inside. It's Gibson. Got enough for the first. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Eastern Michigan's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They'll go right back to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face attacking, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to it. Finds a little space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes a catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Gibson. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Just feeds the running back. Maybe a crease. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Snags it over the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff for Jarrett. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run with Gibson. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bennett. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Back to throw, it's Kim. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Going to the run, it's Gibson. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Lets it fly. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
You don't see bat downs all the time. A lot of times guys break on the football, the defensive backs, and then trying to catch it and make a play. I like he knew where he was. He's in the end zone, not trying to give up points. Does a great job breaking on the football and swatting it to the ground.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier in bounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th. Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Motion from the back. These corners backing off a bit. To throw on second down, and they need a bunch. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. To settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He now has 85 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000 yard. And is slipped out. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Boilermakers are flying down the field. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Townsend. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Finds the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Gibson. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Purdue! They've got the lead and trying to... Went in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he makes the extra point.
Eastern Michigan, 3.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. Somehow fits it into that traffic. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Kim. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Really great job and coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Here's a give to Gibson.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that 1st down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
In situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes. And for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
Running inside, it's Bennett. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. Timeout called by Purdue, it's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Looking to throw, it's Kim. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Catch and stride inside the 15. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. Finds his big tight end. The Boilermakers call timeout, and they will have no more. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go back to the air on second down. Time to take a shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field and play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Running into the open space. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with Akron, taking on the Ohio Bobcats. And it's the Zips, who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Back now to your game at Ypsilanti. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's James. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Find some fresh air. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go right back to him. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points up.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Grabbed by the kicking team. Scooped and scored. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Back to pass, it's Kim. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Bennett. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Right on the money. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Mack. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. He wants to throw it again. Get it out on the screen. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
It's a turnover on down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. And the defense drags him down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That, friends, is a busted play.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Dropping back, it's Kim. He'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mack. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bennett. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He stopped just inches away from the 1st down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. There's some room. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
1st and goal, Purdue.
Here we go, ready? Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Purdue! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.